Welcome. You are listening to the Millionaires Roundtable. I am your host, Lynn Richardson. We are creating millionaires one family at a time, one day at a time, $1 at a time, and one dime at a time. And that means you. It means I'm excited about your progress. I'm excited about your success. And I am excited, always excited about this topic. Anytime I get to talk about business, it just gets me to the next level because I want to get you to the next level, because I know that when I say they, I mean everybody. I mean the news, I mean the media, I mean the president, I mean everything that you hear out there says that we are facing a recession, that everything is bad, that we are going down, that we still need to wait for our 40 acres and a mule. And if you're waiting, okay, that's fine. If they pass it out, I want mine too. However, I am not just going to stand in line and wait. I am going to do something, and we're going to do something together. So everything that they have out there that they're saying says that it's all bad. But I'm here to tell you it's not all bad. There is some good. Let me help you understand something. All of the energy and the information that has been given to you to tell you that the tax system is completely wrong and it's not working for the average human being, all of that is incorrect. I am telling you that the tax system works for people who are in business. And that means me, that means Oprah, that means Russell Simmons, that means Mark Zuckerberg, that means Facebook, but that also means you. It means you have something inside of you that will allow you to be in business. As a self-employed business owner, you have access to over 475 tax deductions. That's right, over 475 tax deductions. So when you start to think about the tax code and the tax system and how bad things are, I need you to learn how to shift your mind so you can shift your money. Let me repeat. I want you to shift your mind so you can shift your money. And the first piece of the mindset that needs shifting is for you to believe that everything is possible. It's for you to believe that things are moving in the direction that will allow you to accomplish your goals. It's for you to believe that it's possible. The Bible says that everything is possible for him who believes. I say everything is possible for them who believe, for she who believes, for us if we believe. Everything is possible. So I have been talking about business. I've been talking about how to set it up, how to do it right, how the steps, the ABCs, the 1, 2, 3s. But I'm going to talk about how not just to have a business, but to have a business that operates in excellence. You see, I remember going to a conference, and I remember always striving for excellence. I remember watching episodes of the Oprah Winfrey Show, and I remember watching some of her videos, and she'd always talk about being excellent and being excellent. And although I am not perfect, I strive for excellence. I remember when I first started in the mortgage business, and I knew there were so many questions because buying a home ranks up there for people as a very stressful experience. It ranks up there with getting married, getting divorced, having a child. Buying a home is stressful for people. So they forget things. There are many, many questions. There are fears. So one of the things that I did, and those who purchased a home with me those many years ago, and those who have been trained by me, both mortgage and real estate professionals, knew that I instituted the level 1 real estate training program. And so one of the things that I did was create a what happens next. Now, this was before social media. Facebook wasn't even heard of. The iPhone did not exist. There was nothing called a smartphone. Every phone was what it was. I remember having a Nextel with a little chip, and I could CB radio my team. That's all we had. We had the internet. We had our minds. We were still mailing things out through postal mail. I was not emailing anything. I was not emailing applications. Everything was very manual. So I created a what happens next. And I would say to my customers, to my clients, to my beautiful homeowners and investors, when you get this what happens next, it's going to tell you everything you need to know. So all the questions that you're asking me now, I want you to hold those questions, because when you get the what happens next, I promise you, it's going to tell you every single thing you need to do from the time you open that envelope and apply for your mortgage until you show up at closing with your cashier's check. I remember even saying to my clients, listen, I'm going to tell you that you need, let's just say, for example, $5,000 cash to close. But there's something in the state of Illinois called a credit that you're going to get for the taxes that the current seller has paid that you will then get a credit for. So even though I told you you need $5,000, when you get to the closing table, you're going to need less than that. So I told them every single step of the way, every single thing I could think of, I tried to put myself in their shoes. So if you're in business, I want you to think beyond what your business is going to do. I want you to think beyond how much money you're going to make. I want you to think beyond who you need on your staff. I want you to put yourself in the shoes of the person receiving the service and ask yourself, are these steps going to satisfy me? Now, I am not talking about satisfying every customer. I, for one, do not believe the customer is always right. Sometimes the customer is wrong. Let me give you an example. In my business, if you want to speak to me, you have to start online. I cannot speak to anyone unless you start online, because the questions that you have to ask me, I have two choices. I can either do this the long way and the hard way, or I can do it the efficient way so that I can give you real answers that are truthful and give you an accurate assessment. And the only way for me to do that is to see your income, your expenses, to see your credit report, to see your pay stubs, so I can then give you what I have been given, and I have been given the gift of financial vision. I could take all those pieces and then I can help you put it together. Some might even say, well, I don't want to deal with my budget. My budget is okay. Everything is fine. Well, I'm going to then say to you, I still need to see your budget so that I can see what it's going to take for you to go to the next level. So what I'm saying to you is this: put yourself in the shoes of a customer and try to deliver excellence to yourself. And that's what I did throughout the mortgage process. So as you take the steps, and I know you've done the other things, you're starting out with your name, your social security number, you're going to report your income and your expenses on Schedule C of your 1040 tax return, as I trained last week when we talked about the steps to starting a business. I know you're going to do that. I know you're going to get a website. You're going to get your social media. You're going to get business cards. It should take you less than $50 to start your whole business, at least so it's visual. But I want you to start thinking about integrity. What does your business stand for? What is your mission statement? What experience do you want people to have? I want people to be educated when they visit my business. Now, it may not be as personable as people like, but I'm going to say this to you. And these are the questions and the answers that you'll have to ask and answer for yourself. Would I rather have a business that's overly personable, which means I get to talk to every single person that reaches out every single day? First of all, it's not even humanly possible, because I'm on television and I'm helping millions of people with one 20-minute segment. I understand that thousands are going to reach out. And as much as I want to talk to everybody, oh my God, because I love to talk. I love to talk to people. I love to make them laugh. I love to help them heal. As much as I want to talk to everybody, I simply cannot do it. So is it more important for me to be personable, or is it more important for me to get them the information? It's more important for me to get them the information and to try to do so as personably as possible. So I've gone through many rewrites, many edits of the information I send out. If you ask about buying a home, I send you something about buying a home. If you ask about taxes, I send you something about taxes. Some people ask about everything, so I say, listen, I need to talk to you so I can understand what you're saying. The point is, I want you to start thinking about integrity, because at the end of the day, I don't want you to have a janky business. You're listening to the Millionaires Roundtable. I am your host, Lynn Richardson.
More of the Millionaires Roundtable coming up on the Talk of Chicago, 1690 WVON.
Are you struggling with your finances? Have you tried everything you can think of but just can't seem to get ahead on your own? Well, it's time to get some help. With a financial coach, you can find out what you don't know and learn to make better choices when it comes to your finances. Lynn Richardson's Wealth Vision 2020 financial coaching provides step-by-step instructions daily, a one-stop shop to create your budget, access to vetted financial coaches in specialized areas such as mortgages, insurance, real estate, investing, taxes, and more. Lynn Richardson and her team will help you set goals, undo bad habits, push you past your own beliefs, and gain peace with your finances. Go to www.lynnrichardson.com. That's www.lynnrichardson.com or call 888-LYNN-123. That's 888-596-6123 for more info today.
Welcome back. You're listening to the Millionaires Roundtable. I am your host, Lynn Richardson, and we are creating millionaires one family at a time, one day at a time, $1 at a time, and one dime at a time. And that means you. And the path to becoming a millionaire includes a few things. One, you can find $1 million. I don't know if that's going to happen, but if you find it, please call me and let me know where you found it, just in case somebody else drops some and the rest of us can come and get it, okay? So you can find it, you can save it, but you can also strategically get there by knowing what to do with your money. And that's the way most people get to millionaire status. Most people do not get to millionaire status by becoming discovered and becoming rich and famous. As a matter of fact, most famous people are not rich. And most rich people are not famous. So I want you to get that out of your head, that you have to get the contract, that you have to get the deal, that you have to get the thing that's going to make you a star or very famous, known all over the planet. And so there your wealth will come. Now, people do get to that status, but many of them don't even keep the money. Many of them spend more money than they're making, so they're no different than you. You know, I talked about living check to Monday. That means you get paid on Friday and you broke on Monday. Well, guess what? If you make $50,000 a year, but you spend $75,000, you're living check to Monday. If you make $300,000 a year, but you're spending $600,000, you're living check to Monday. If you are making $2 million a year, but you're spending $10 million, you're living check to Monday. And the thing all three of these scenarios have in common is nobody's a millionaire. Even the person who has $1 million is not a millionaire because their liabilities exceed their assets. So I want you to get to the place where your assets, the things that you own that can be converted to liquid cash, are greater than your liabilities, like your debt, like your student loan, like your home. Robert Kiyosaki says, now, yes, we're going to invest in real estate, but if your real estate is only taking money out of your pocket, then it's a liability. But if your real estate is putting money into your pocket, then it becomes an asset. So on this journey to wealth, on this journey to millionaire status in terms of your net worth, then we also have to understand how important it is to have a business, because this is where you get to leverage strategy. As I said, the tax laws changed, but let me tell you, they only changed to be a deficit for people who are solely employees. So I'm not saying if you're an employee, that's a bad thing. All I'm saying is if that's all you are from a tax perspective, then you are in trouble, because that means the only deductions that you are allowed are on Schedule A. And it's your medical expenses that exceed a certain amount. It's your real estate taxes and mortgage insurance premiums and things like that. And some charitable donations, things like expenses for looking for a job. There are many things that were cut. That's Schedule A. Schedule A only had about 7, 8, 9, or 10 deductions in the first place. It's the other 460 something for a total of 475 deductions that you want to get access to, and those are available on Schedule C. And Schedule C is the portion of your tax return that allows you to record your income and your expenses from being self-employed in your home-based business. And as a matter of fact, many of these things that you can get deductions for only take place in your home-based business. For example, the deduction that allows you to hire your children to work in your home-based business, they don't have to report it to the IRS. They don't have to pay any taxes on that income, and it's 100% tax deductible to you up to the first $12,000 per child. That only happens in a home-based business. If you hire them in your LLC or your corporation, you can do that. And now it's a tax write-off to your business. However, the child now has to report the income to the IRS because it was not earned in a parent's sole proprietorship or their parents' joint partnership, if it happens to be a husband and wife, and both are the parent of the child. So I'm saying all of this to say that when it comes to strategy, yes, we want to be in business, but we want to be in business with excellence. And one of the things that I'm going to tell you is, in order to be in business with excellence, you must be intentional. You must be intentional. You must show up. You must show up every day. You must show up on time. You must take a look at the things that are working and be grateful and thankful for those things, but do not stop there. Just because something was working 10 years ago certainly doesn't mean it's going to start working today, especially if you're dealing with technology. I didn't think I was in a technology business. I thought I was in the financial services business. But without technology, I cannot be excellent with financial services, because all of this is to avoid having a janky business, because a janky business will set you up for failure. A janky business will wear you out. A janky business will have your employees doing tasks that should only take 2 minutes. It'll have them going for 2 hours. Now, I must admit, where do I have, or did I have, some jankiness in the kingdom? Right? So my first appearance on Steve Harvey, I was not as prepared as I could have been. Let me repeat, I was not as prepared as I could have been. But over time, I scaled that system and I got it functioning properly. My first appearance on the Steve Harvey Show, people bought so many books, we didn't know what was happening. Now, I happen to be in business and I happen to have my products available, because some people who go on national television go into business, everybody wants to buy it and they don't have anything, and then your business shuts down. That's a janky business all day long. If you don't have the stuff, then don't go out there telling anybody, because the only thing worse than not being in a position to make your dream come true is to be in the position to have the spotlight on you and not be ready. So in the beginning, my oldest daughter, Sydney, who's been working for the business for a very long time and is one of our greatest employees, as a matter of fact, one of our greatest team members, she sat and she took her time and she addressed every single need, even though we had never experienced that kind of volume. But over time, we made sure that we understood how the system works. How do you handle mass volume? How do you order mass quantities? How do you print and ship from a mass quantity perspective? Now, I certainly could have turned that over to another entity, but I'm building an empire. And so when you're building an empire, you have to have some discernment about what you're going to contract out and what you're going to handle in-house. And you have to take a look at your margins. Are you earning a profit or are you not? So in the beginning, you may not earn a profit, but over time, you want to make sure you're maximizing that. Because guess what? We want to avoid a janky business. You're listening to the Millionaires Roundtable. I am your host, Lynn Richardson. We are creating millionaires one family at a time, one day at a time, $1 at a time, one dime at a time. We have to take a break. For news, traffic, and weather, we'll be right back. Don't turn that dial.
More of the Millionaires Roundtable coming up on the Talk of Chicago, 1690 WVON.
Are you an exceptional real estate or financial services professional? Do you have a business or service that can improve the lives of others? You may qualify to serve the world as a member of Lynn's List. Visit www.lynnmillionaire.com. That's www.lynnmillionaire.com or call 888-LYNN-123 extension 5. That's 888-LYNN-123 extension 5 for more details.
Okay, you're listening to the Millionaires Roundtable. I am your host, Lynn Richardson, and I am still committed to creating millionaires one family at a time. And today I've got in the studio...
Come on, man.
G-Thang!
You got me in here, man. And I'm going to tell you right now, I ain't no millionaire. I ain't even $1 that. You know what I mean? So I'm in here right now trying to get my round table. I just touched the letter that said millionaire, and hopefully that'll help me become something. You understand me? But I got complications and situations.
And we got the legendary MC Light in the house.
What's
yes,
going
yes,
on?
yes.
I'm here.
You can't be looking at the thing
And
and
why
say
do-
hi to the people.
Why we
They
only
out
got
there.
two mics? What-
Well,
we got five
okay.
people here.
I'm an
Yeah,
unexpected guest.
Yes.
Well, we got 17 people here. I mean, we ain't even telling you the people that's over here. You know what? Ain't nobody over there.
So here's the problem. This is the problem with the world.
Yeah.
We have people who want to be in business.
Yeah.
But they in business like it's the chicken shack.
Damn.
But they ain't got no chicken.
They ain't got no chickens. They ain't even got no chickens. They help them get chickens.
You roll up to the fish market and they ain't got no fish.
Come on, man.
That's what you call a janky business.
That's janky.
You go to the restaurant. You ever go to the restaurant and the lady who's serving you your food got an attitude,
Oh, that's all day.
a frown?
Yeah.
She pull out,
Ain't none of the forks clean. Now you got to eat a steak with a spoon.
You know what?
Janky. You ever went to a black mechanic and he can't lift your engine out? So he got to have four of his friends help him lift the engine out. Now, I ain't never seen, because the white people got the machines to lift the engine out. It was four black men holding the engine. Janky. Holding the engine.
And then what did they do with the engine after they picked it up?
They put it on the side and they don't never get back to it.
Right.
They don't know what none of them nuts and bolts. They don't put them all in. They talk about, I don't need those. It's just hard to deal with. And I'm going to say this. This ain't come on.
Okay, come on.
Yeah,
Let me hear.
no. White people got issues and situations too.
Okay.
You understand me? They run out of forms all the time. You ever been where they want you to fill out a form? They are out of forms. Then they got to go to the copying place to print more forms. That's janky.
Yeah.
That's janky.
That's janky.
You should
Yeah.
have enough forms.
Yeah, you know a lot of people coming. You know how many people late to register their car? Right now I'm late. But I know I can be late because they don't have the fault. What the hell? We got. This is the most jankiest. Let me tell you something. We are doing this on a low shoestring janky promoters budget, and right now.
Okay, so, but seriously, so you go to the restaurant
Yeah.
and you go to the rib joint and you know they have collard greens,
Yeah.
they got sweet potatoes, they got baked beans,
Come on now.
they got barbecue
I'm
chicken,
hungry right now.
they got catfish, they got corn on the cob.
Woo,
So
come
you
on,
get
you better
there,
stop.
you've been in church for 8 hours.
Yeah.
You
You've been in
hungry.
church for 8 hours, you hungry.
Yeah.
Ready to eat.
And you get, where we going? We meeting at the so-and-so, and we get there and you order, we ain't got that.
We ain't.
Okay.
Hold on.
As a
your
matter of
mouth.
fact, we don't have this, that.
No.
and that.
They don't. They're not that courteous. They don't tell you up front.
No.
You just have to keep ordering.
Until you get to
Until
your
you
item.
get to
Until you get to your item.
Right. How does that work?
You got any wings? We ain't got them. All right, well, hold on. Let me see, because you got something else on here.
You got something else.
You got some nuggets. Just ran out some nuggets.
Just ran out of nuggets.
Okay, let me go here.
But it's only 2 people here. We the only ones here.
Hold on, let me go with this cob leg. You got any of them cob? Man, we ain't had them in 2 weeks. Okay, you
What?
can take that on. Why? So this menu ain't good.
Yeah. So
Take-
what? What do you have?
Yeah, this started there.
And then they got stuff that's not on the menu. Right? Is that how it goes?
Yeah.
Okay, so what about the business that we open from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m.?
Hold on now.
And it's 11:34.
Come on now.
And nobody's in the store.
Nobody even on the parking lot.
What happened?
Nobody's car is around. Have you ever seen somebody that say, you came to the store, and then they come back, they got, we'll be here in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Your black ass waited out there for 45 minutes because you was in that store. Now you didn't mess around and got fired off your job.
Yeah. You don't get fired off your job.
Yeah,
Messing around.
Because you think
mess
they're
around
going to be
with
back in 5-10 minutes. Come on, man. Janky.
What about the janky promoters that's out here while y'all on the road?
A lot of them. I know Light been
Decent.
through many of them. And I'm still going through them.
Why do they think they can get away with not paying you your money? This is what I don't understand.
You know, I'm so sick and tired of the promoter waiting on door ticket sales for him to get my money. Now, he had a great idea, man. We're going to sell out 1,000 seats. And they got 300 tickets sold. And then they come to me, well, you know, I had the advertisement.
Right.
You know, I had to fly you.
Right.
Put you up in a hotel.
He explained
What
it.
kind of hotel is it, though?
Oh, no. You staying with his friend.
Yeah.
Now, you ain't. Yeah. You riding with him, and he want to take you through the neighborhood.
Yeah.
Show you that you're here. You know, I've been to so many barbershops and shook hands, got my hair cut 13 times.
In one visit.
In one day.
In one visit.
And one visit. Janky promoters, let me tell you something. This is a message to all you janky promoters. You not a promoter. Right. Give it up. Go back to work. The post office is always looking for black people to lick them stamps.
Oh, you know what? They still got stamps. Goodness. I thought the stamps were electronic. So, but here's the deal. So
no. Cause you kind of threw a dag at me. It was a smart dag, and that was some janky shit right there. No, and this here is a good ear, and you caught it, and I caught that little. Yeah, you talking about dog. Yeah, and then she went and turned the light. I thought that the electronic was set. But what I was saying is, because you gonna get that meal, like what the hell? No.
Well, what I was gonna say is they are self-adhesive.
Yeah,
but somebody.
I'm not like something.
But somebody has to peel off the back of it, so maybe that's what you meant.
This was the black person.
Yeah. I thought they stopped
Let me read that shit.
I thought they stopped licking stamps in the 70s. That's all I thought. I just, I thought.
Hello.
Did you see how he put his glasses on?
They don't do that no more.
This is too much. But what is happening here at WVON with the Millionaires Roundtable is you are giving the opportunity for a janky business to get some sound advice.
To get right.
Sound advice.
Yeah.
Now, we've been joking. We've been joking about janky promoters and janky businesses. But now we're going to give you something that can help your business not be janky.
Right. Well, the first thing is if you have a business and you want people to email you, and if you are in the business, let's say you into healthcare. Yeah. You got to help somebody. You got to save their life. Yeah. Your email should not be killerduke@gmail.com.
Oh, no, you can't have that.
Your email address should not be killerduke. I know they called you killer when you was 3.
Yeah, but now you want to do something for the community.
Right.
You got to change your life all the way. You can't just say, I'm going to go to church, but you still keep your pistol in the car. You got to change your life completely.
Well, my grandmother, she still keeps, is it a Glock? She still keeps her Glock. Yeah.
That's a real gun right there.
Yes,
that ain't no play.
No, that ain't no play.
Purse.
That gun don't sound like pow.
Yeah.
That gun said boom, 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 boom.
And she know how to boom. Like she been taught how to.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. What? Boom. Yeah. She
Grandma
still keeps her. Not Grandma B, Grandma Jimmy.
Oh, the other one.
Yeah. My husband's grandmother.
No, I know she pops caps. Yeah, I know she pops caps in people's asses.
Right. Yeah. And she cat feet around.
And she cat feet. You ever see somebody cat feeting around? Like if you don't put some noise on your feet, you just can't be sneaking up on. That's another subject because some cat just walked in and nobody even looked up to let me know that he was behind me. And he
the deacon.
He the deacon Rufus and used them cat feet. Okay, because we're getting off subject.
So the first sign, your business, you want to be in business, get an email that matches your brand.
And you.
And so if you helping people, if you a dentist, don't say rough tooth John at yahoo.com.
Come on now.
Matter of fact,
come on now.
I think nobody should have an AOL email address.
Well, hold on now.
You trying to put AOL
Hold on, light.
Is your email AOL? That's some old
let me just break something down to you. I'm still an AOL. You know what, Lynn? We don't like the spirit in here right now. The energy and the spirit don't go together.
She coming after you.
Yeah, because you know damn well I got an AOL. You emailed me the schedule of what we doing today. This don't make no
What we doing today?
I just thought since AOL came out in 1776.
You went from
Wouldn't have said
hold on, you went from that I still think they lick stamps to now you have the AOL.
AOL came out in 1776.
Yeah.
And when it came out and you had to sign up or you had to log on to your email, it was, it was all of the long sound. Yeah. I just thought everybody left AOL.
Well, no, I got to keep mine.
When Yahoo came.
Because
they need to reach you.
They need to reach me.
Yeah.
You know how your grandmama don't never change her number? Ooh. It's still evergreen 535.
Right.
Yes.
6363.
Uh-huh.
She ain't never changing that number. And I ain't never changed my LOL.
Okay.
People ain't gonna know how to get in touch with me.
Okay.
Now, I got all the other Gmails, the Johnson L's and the LLs.
Yeah.
I got all the L's.
Right.
But I got that AOL too. So if y'all want to reach me, G-Thing 5,000, too much? Am I going too far? Sometimes I go too far.
G-Thing 5,000 at
AOL.com. You better let them use it. And you remember how I got 5,000? Remember that Audi 5,000? Oh, I'm old school.
Audi 5,000?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
You're listening to the Millionaires Roundtable with Lynn Richardson on the Talk of Chicago, 1690 AM, WVON.
You are listening to the Millionaires Roundtable. I am your host, Lynn Richardson. This is WVON 1690 AM, the Talk of Chicago, the voice of the nation. You can catch us at lynnmillionaire.com. Of course, I have G-Thing.
Come on now.
In the studio.
Who's not a millionaire, but I want to be the first person you help become a millionaire.
All right now.
Yeah, you don't got to help nobody else but me first.
Yeah.
And then we'll spread the love out to everybody else.
You got to take it. So if you get when you get your $1 million, who you going to help?
I'm going to help me first.
Of course. And then you second.
And then I'm gonna help me again. Just to secure the help.
Right.
You got to secure yourself, and then you can secure. You ever been on a plane? Who they tell you to help first?
They say help yourself.
Help yourself first. Before you even think about helping somebody else.
Help yourself.
So I'm going to help me first.
Yeah.
And then after the 5th time, I'll be able
to help somebody else.
If there's anything left from the help.
Okay.
The 5th time.
If there's any,
the 5th time after
left.
helping you're going to help yourself 5 times?
I got to help myself 5 times.
Yeah.
Because that's 5 times the charm, and I'm going to play that number at the lottery, too. Because all the time, everybody, I'm sick and tired of people always playing the lottery like they're going to hit the number every day. If you hit it once, you got lucky.
Yeah, you're done.
Why do you continue to give them people your money?
That's money you could save.
Yeah.
You could have had $1 million. You've been playing it for 96 years.
Yeah.
You've been out there on that rocking chair with them numbers, and boy, you 100.
Yeah.
You could have gave all them dollars.
Yeah. And of course, we got the legendary MC Light in the house as well.
Yes, I'm just an innocent bystander in this next segment.
This is like a random rant.
Yeah.
It's just some things that have been on my mind.
Yeah.
Like the lady who sent in the email wanting help. She won $35,000 at the casino, and she wanted to know, should she go back? What should she do?
Oh.
We're talking about this issue right now. What is wrong? Don't you know that the system is set up for you to fail? That you're not going to win. If you won $35,000,
you run as fast out that casino as possible. Matter of fact, I hate the casinos, to be honest. Anytime I got a show at a casino, I tell them, give me a check.
Yeah.
Give me a check. I just left the casino. I hate Vegas. Now, nothing against them, but it's set up to take all your money.
It is.
I'm gonna tell you something. One time, I was there. Me and Mike else was in Vegas. I lost the whole check before I even hit the stage.
Wow.
And I told Mike, and I'm looking at Mike like he's supposed to give it back to me. Like, hey, bro. He like, hey, bro, that's your ass now. You still got to go on stage and do this hour.
You still got to do it.
So when I tell people, if you can't afford to gamble, don't.
Yeah.
don't bring the rent money.
Yeah.
Trying to double up for next month.
That's right.
It ain't gonna happen because Vegas is set up to take all your money.
Yeah.
I can't go there and be leisure. So you know what? I'm just gonna pay $10. Hell no.
Yeah.
I'm bringing it all.
Okay, so that's why you can't go.
I can't go.
Right.
No, I got problems, situations, and complications.
And then here's the deal. Have you ever noticed there is no indication of whether it's night or day? Because inside it's just
seem like
there's
one
no
day.
windows. It's just one thing.
Long-lasting
and then
situation.
the people who start winning a little bit, they give you free food. They give you a free room. And people actually think that means that they care. They don't care.
Let me just say this. I got a friend. He was the promoter of the Millennial Tour. Now, I ain't going to put his business out in the street, but he's good with cards. He's good with numbers.
Okay.
He hit Vegas the last time I was there, maybe about 3 weeks ago, for about $75,000.
Okay.
Came back, hit him for another $75,000 because we were there for 2 days.
Okay.
They gave this boy a room. They flew him wherever he wanted to go. They said, "Do you want to fly your wife down?"
Yeah.
He said, "Yeah, I'm gonna do all that," not knowing this boy do this.
Yeah.
Count the cards.
Oh,
He's a counter. Okay. He Rain Man Day ass. And did the whole Wapner at 3 on their ass.
Yeah, see.
And took 150,000.
Well, and see,
but if you ain't doing it on that level, you need to just
sit your butt down.
But they try to make it seem like that's a problem. Like if you know how to beat the system, then they don't want you there. Or they want to pull you to the side. Or they want to say, well, what are you doing? You counting cards. Absolutely. You counting cards.
You got the card set up for me too.
Yeah.
Right. You know, but it takes a person to really know what's going on in order to beat the system. Now, it ain't that many people that can do that. Right. If they knew he was counting cards like that, they would ban him from coming.
Yeah.
But he wins every time he goes to the casino because he got the money to fight.
Yeah.
See, a lot of people, they got their little $200. After they lose, they ain't got no more money to fight.
Right.
He got the money to bet, and if I lose it, I go to this vault and come in and bet on the right hands. But everybody don't got that. Let me tell y'all, America, listen to me. If you can't afford to gamble,
don't do it.
Don't gamble.
Yeah. Because, see, when I go, and I remember the last, we were somewhere, I forget, the Aladdin or the Aladdin, what is it called? I forgot what it's called. No, it was in the Atlantis. That's where it was.
Atlantic City?
No. I don't know where we were. We were over Bahamas. Now,
Atlantis.
which one? It's the Atlantis.
Y'all was far. Yeah.
So we get in there, and I go to the Russian roulette table or whatever, and I play my dollar. I play my dollar, and I win $25, and I'm ready to go.
Hell yeah, you smart.
I just got.
You ain't got the Millionaire Roundtable for nothing.
Yeah, $25.
She was over.
I'm good. I'm done.
25.
I didn't expect to win anything.
Yeah.
So if I won, so then my husband's like, oh, okay, come on, play again. 25. So I think I played $10 and I won like $300. Okay, I'm out of here. It's time for me to go. Yeah. I'm done.
Yeah.
I don't have to test the system and keep going. Like, I'm not trying to, but you see people in there, they won the money, they lost the money.
They're losing their shirt, their jacket, and everything else.
I when I do go, because now I have some control.
Yeah.
But now when I go, all my winnings, what my game plan was when I go to Vegas, I try to win $200 out of East Casino. I ain't trying to break the bank. I'm trying to get $200 out of East Casino. And I take that $200 and I take it up to the room. And I put it up and I put it up. And that way, I'm going to leave out of there with something. You understand me?
Yeah. And so what happens when somebody wins the money and then they lose the money? You know, they let you write checks against you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
What?
So they
They let you debit your account.
Yeah.
And if you ain't got the money in there, they let
Drop
you still.
some in
they
there.
still let you.
They still let you get the money.
They still let you get the money.
Yeah, they still let you get the account. You owe them and you owe your bank.
Yeah.
Oh, they got a system for your ass.
Wow.
Yeah. Especially if it's close to payday, because they know. So that's, one of my books is Living Check to Monday.
Yes.
Because, see, check to check is a blessing. That means you get paid on Friday by the next payday you broke. Check to Monday, you get paid on Friday and you broke by Monday.